I find one of the things that's hardest for people to articulate is what style they gravitate towards or they prefer. So today I'm going to dive into 5 popular design styles and just give you a brief overview of what each of them are with some great imagery to really help you figure out which style do I like. And you know what? Little side note, sometimes you like more than one style, and that's okay. A lot of these styles you can mix and mingle and combine, and you don't have to be set in one specific way, but it's always nice to know if you gravitate towards one particular style because it does help ground a look if you're trying to create a cohesive space. All right, guys, let's dive in. The first style that we're going to cover today is the industrial style. This one has been popular for a very long time, and it continues to be popular going into the future. It definitely ebbs and flows with the look and the feel of the space, but some characteristics always remain true. Industrial interiors celebrate the modernist eye for efficiency and functionality by transforming the working parts of a building into its primary aesthetic. Beams, columns, pipes, ducts, and flanges are brought to the forefront to emphasize the machine for living. A lot of times you'll find these have a very masculine feel to them. Unlike a lot of other design styles, one thing you'll find with the industrial design style is that it doesn't shy away from weightiness or the roughness or kind of like raw look. It really will embrace, that worn, recycled, and even like salvaged feeling of a space. Often you'll find this style in something like a converted warehouse that's, made into lofts, spaces that really do have a lot of exposed elements such as beams, brick, wood, metals, anything that really kind of shows off more of the skeletal of the space is where you tend to see this look used. However, it's not to say you can't incorporate the industrial style in many other applications. When it comes to the industrial style, you'll notice that the color palette really does stick to more of a neutral color palette. The showpieces in this space are really more of the additional items such as brick, wood, irons, metals, etc. So you'll tend to find that the base of the space is really usually in like warm grays or, even maybe some beiges, but definitely a very neutral color palette is typical in this look. When choosing furniture for the industrial look, you really want to think about vintage industrial look, big, bulky pieces with interesting lines. A lot of times you'll see leathers and metals used in their furniture. It's one of those areas that you can really play with the look of the furniture, but definitely has a very masculine undertone to it and really has the ability to incorporate some vintage style to this look. The second interior design style that we're going to touch on is Scandinavian style. This is more of a modernist design style. Scandinavian style embodies a move towards simplicity, functionality, and efficiency. The Scandinavian style definitely emphasizes the model of less is more. It's not a cluttered look, it's a very clean and simplified space. What I love about Scandinavian style is that it really balances between that minimalist and using items very efficiently within the space, but yet also touching on that warm, personal, very inviting atmosphere as well. So what's a common theme in this interior design style is the use of organic materials, bare ornamentation, and clean detailing. Often with the color palette, you'll have a lot of black accents. There'll be a large use of white, as well as incorporating grays, blues, and the occasional pop of color to bring, a little visual separation, visual pop to the space. You'll find that the silhouettes and contours of the Scandinavian design style is very rounded and very soft. It definitely touches on that more organic and natural feel to the space, which is what really gives it a cozier vibe than perhaps some more modern aesthetics, more minimalist modern aesthetics. Although the space is very curated in the items that are chosen within it, the Scandinavian interior design style definitely wants to strive that balance between minimalism and comfort. So just a quick pause here. If you're liking these two styles already, I do have some videos on them that deep dive. Definitely check them out after this. And if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. All right, back to it. Number three. Mid-century modern. This style really gained momentum after the Second World War. It really echoes the Bauhaus movement. This side of modernist interior design is set apart by its vivid use of color, crisp lines, and interactive dialogues with nature and the outdoors. What I loved about the mid-century modern movement is it's really taking a space and viewing it as more of just a functional box. The mid-century modern style focused on generous, open-planned interiors with an emphasis on common and shared spaces. It really wanted to tie the connection between home and its natural surrounding. However, the spaces were very functional, and it definitely had a real clear visual story to it that really set the mid-century modern design aesthetic apart. One of the best parts of mid-century modern is the beautiful color palette. We're seeing actually a very big resurgence onto these warm color palettes right now, and that is with the hues of orange, yellow, green, and brown. Although there are many deviations to this look, it is a very warm and inviting color palette, and I think that's what really draws a lot of people into this look, and we're seeing that, again, very, very popular now with these warm undertones. The fourth popular interior design style is traditional style, or the classic style, some people might call it. Traditional style is really heavily influenced by European decor. So oftentimes you'll find that traditional style takes influences from the past and really reworks them into the future. What you'll find often with this look is a slight retake on some classical suggestions. Traditional design style interiors are really set apart by their silhouettes. Winged back chairs, elaborate furniture pieces, claw-footed tables, and other furniture and feature designs usually have their origins in the 18th century English, neoclassical, French country, or colonial styles. The backdrops are usually pale and simple with rich colors, lines, and profiles, bringing classical opulence into the space. You'll find delicately carved furniture, and lacquered dark wood is really, really popular in this look. And you'll also find a lot of architectural embellishments within this look. Some popular items like wainscoting, exposed beams, curved entranceways, etc. And finally, our fifth very popular interior design style is Art Deco. This style is bold. The Art Deco style was born in the 20s, and it was to offer a new aesthetic to a new time. Art Deco at the heart really does explore order and symmetry. With its beautiful lines and geometric forms, it really does stand out as a unique design style. The Art Deco interior design style will really explore the use of angular patterns, layered designs, bold curves, as well as the use of a lot of beautiful metals, so chromes, brasses, incorporating glossy paints, lacquered wood with beautiful inlay details, and even adding in lots of mirrored finishes. One of the key takeaways with Art Deco is how they really utilize lighting to transform the feel of the space. You'll often find that they will use many layers and levels of lighting to really highlight different areas within the space to create a really moody and expressive vibe. There is a lot to be said about the power of lighting. So there are many interior design styles out there. Today, I just want to touch on 5 of the really popular ones to see which one you might resonate with. Did any of them resonate with you? Maybe I have to cover some more. Comment below on which design style out of this list of 5 is your favorite, or maybe one that I didn't cover that you want to hear more about. All right, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, jump on over to this one next, as YouTube seems to think you'll like it. Until next time, bye!